The ego is in constant fear of the emptiness that we are. And I know that doesn't sound great because the ego or the separate self conceives this emptiness as a negative. But it's one of those paradoxes that we are completely empty and completely full instantaneously. The mind doesn't understand the wholeness because the mind understands this or that. It does not understand this and that. So the ego or the separate self is living in fear, and it's constantly trying to run away from this emptiness that we are. It's constantly seeing this emptiness as this black hole that's going to swallow up the ego. So it always tries to run off to the past or run off to the future in order to preserve itself. This emptiness is felt when we are simply relaxing and we stop doing. As soon as we stop doing, we are simply just being. And it comes up as a feeling of boredom or discomfort, or this feeling that I just can't sit and I gotta move, I just gotta get going. And what is that feeling? But it's that mind that just constantly doesn't want to come to a rest. That conditioned self is really an activity. And it's really that activity that starts coming to a rest. And as soon as it starts feeling this emptiness, it then wants to do something in order to fulfill itself because it doesn't want to feel that emptiness. But that emptiness is really our true nature. It's our being. But like I said, it's not just the emptiness. It's like to the ego that our true being, our true nature, looks like emptiness from the outside. And on the inside, it's this completeness, wholeness, fullness. So essentially, it sees the emptiness and it's like it runs away from it. That's why a lot of us can't just sit still and do nothing, because this feeling comes up where, what is it? Well, it's this existential feeling that you're gonna die, that you're coming to an end. But what is it that's really coming to an end? It's not who you really are that's coming to an end, but it's the ego coming to an end. It's the fear that the ego is creating. The mind, the fear, all fear is in the mind. So it's this fear of the mind coming to an end. And when you simply just rest as this emptiness, you feel the emptiness, but then you feel the complete fullness because you are simultaneously nothing and everything at the exact same time. And in order to experience this for yourself, you have to simply relax and open up and surrender to that emptiness if you want to realize the fullness.